Third race on the card, the first leg of the pick six, is a maiden plate over 1,200 metres. Once again, we have a full field to face the starter down the straight on the turf at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. Warren, obvious respect for number 2, Kimora, who's been costly to follow. 5, Grey Ocean, who I think still has plenty of scope for improvement. But I'm going to lean heavily in this race. I don't think there are any obvious bankers on this card. We've got to kind of try and manufacture bankers. Certainly as far as the pick six is concerned, you've got to take a few chances. And I'm taking a chance in the very first leg. I'm going to give number 9, Casemiro, another chance. Disappointed over 1,600 metres last time, but judged on its sprint form at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, where it's had 2 starts for a second and a third. Anton Marcus takes over the reins for the Paul Lafferty stable. I'm going in a big way for the 28-10 favourite, number 9, Casemiro.
Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. McGock Gelding. I must just make it very clear that I give Casemiro a big winning chance. I'm not as brave as you in this race. I find it quite a difficult event, but you're quite right. We've got to take a stance. I've taken a stance many times, so have you, and it's worked, and sometimes it hasn't worked. But here, Casemiro, I've only got one worry. Is back to the 1,200. Absolutely amazing how to assess horses, because those 2 sprint runs were phenomenal. Absolutely ate up the ground in Casemiro and really ran crackers. And the first thing you think of is straight over ground. And I backed this horse quite heavily when raced over 1,600 metres and ran a fair 5th. So, yeah, now back to a 1,200. That's my only concern. But in saying that, it wasn't a good effort over the 1,600. So I'm a little gun-shy with Casemiro. I'm a little on the fence, but I respect him. He's got an obvious winning chance. I've got him in all my bets, and I'll be supporting you here.
Yeah, look, I said we're going to have to try and manufacture some bankers, because it's easier to do that in a race where the opposition looks kind of limited. Like I said, number 2, Kimora, who is 4-1 co-second favourite with number 5, Grey Ocean. Of those 2, I prefer number 5, Grey Ocean. As I said, Kimora has been costly to follow. He needs to step up on his form.
Yes.
He's had every chance to win his maiden. I still believe Grey Ocean has got scope for improvement. I think 5 furlongs was a bit sharp for him last time. I still think he'll be better over further, but certainly he can be very effective over 1,200 metres. He's been effective before. On the Saipan form, he's got the beating of number 4, Prince Tyrion. So I'm comfortable that number 5, Grey Ocean, will finish ahead of number 4, Prince Tyrion. Obviously, Kimora will have his fans. Trumpet Voluntary will have his fans. But I'm going to take a chance and go strongly with number 9, Casemiro.
You know, you talk about that Saipan form line. There's been 10 runners, 0 winners out of that form line with Prince Tyrion and Grey Ocean. So, you know, and with no disrespect, Saipan's not going to be going to Hollywood. The only Hollywood Saipan's going to be going to is Hollywood Bets Greyville or Hollywood Bets Scottsville. But, so, yeah, Zubri's had his chances. Shamusi, okay form. Kimora's the one that keeps jumping out at me. So, yeah, Casemiro, Kimora, those are the 2 for me. But you big on Casemiro, we're a team, let's shout him home.
Okay, so the first leg of the pick six, I'm in the camp of number 9, Casemiro, because I think all the races are competitive. Probably the right way to structure the pick six is to go a few runners in each leg. But if you're wanting to go a little bit wider later on, then you've got to find bankers somewhere. So I'm going to take a chance with Casemiro. But if it so happens that Kimora puts his best foot forward and Grey Ocean improves as I expect him to do, then Casemiro is certainly not going to have things all his own way. That's race 3. It's a maiden plate over 1,200 metres.